Energy surrounds us. It can't be seen, but it can be felt deeply. Personal energies define each of us. They are the non-physical and subtle parts of us, such as feelings and emotions, aliveness, thoughts, memories, and beliefs. Every human has the personal energy that defines them. The two genders have different energies to approach life, and they play a vital part in our gender expression. If you want to know more about them, keep watching the video as we discuss both masculine and feminine energy. Number 1. Masculine energy is active and aggressive, while feminine energy is more passive and receptive. Masculinity tends to be focused on external achievements such as wealth or power, as well as physical prowess. It seeks to overcome obstacles and achieve goals through action. For males, it's all about getting things done and being on top of things. That's why men are often perceived as the ones who make the first move in a relationship, and women need to play hard to get. Men are also more likely to initiate a physical bond, whereas women are more likely to wait for their partners to take the lead. Femininity is more passive and receptive. It's also concerned with nurturing and caring for others, but it's not so much about achieving goals as it is about being there for others when they need you. Unlike masculinity, femininity isn't really concerned with any kind of hierarchy. It's just about being in the moment with whoever needs it most. Women may feel content with what they've got because they're getting exactly what they need from life, i.e., love from their family members and friends, support from other people who share similar values. A little of both is necessary for a balanced life to achieve the best outcomes. You need a little aggression to get things done, and you need some receptiveness to appreciate what you've accomplished. Number 2. Masculine energy is focused on the outside world, while feminine energy is focused on the inside world. This means that masculine energy is often very visible in a person's life and can be expressed differently. Some people are more physically active than others, which can show up in their behavior or appearance. Others may prefer to spend more time alone and tend to be quiet and reserved. Still, others may be very outgoing and energetic and love being around other people. Masculine energy is also based on competition and especially on winning them. Feminine energy focuses more on nurturing, comfort, and connection within the inner world. Their energy is also focused on relaxing and taking care of yourself so that you can be your best self for others. It can be more difficult to spot because it's often expressed through actions that don't have a physical component. For example, someone might be able to recognize feminine energy when they see someone who's very good at helping others with their problems or has a talent for listening well. As cooking food and feeding others is an act of service and nurturing, you might also notice someone who loves cooking or baking as an expression of their feminine side. Number 3. Masculine energy wants to dominate and control things, whereas female energy wants to nurture and connect with others. The idea that feminine energy wants to nurture and connect with others while masculine energy wants to dominate and control things is a popular one. It's also not entirely accurate because both men and women are capable of both behaviors. However, there is some truth to this idea. Men tend to be more competitive than women, who are more likely to cooperate. Men often work towards status-based goals like power or money. Women are more likely to value relationships with other people. The truth is that everyone has both masculine and feminine traits within them. We all have the capacity for aggression and cooperation, for example. But these traits come out in different ways depending on our upbringing, culture, social class, and other factors. So what may seem masculine in one person may look odd to another person with different social background. Number 4. Masculine energy tends to be more rigid in its thinking style, whereas female energy tends towards flexibility. This is because the masculine energy is focused on rules and order, whereas the feminine energy is focused on empathy and compassion. The masculine gender is typically more concerned with rules, logic, and precision, while the feminine gender tends to be more open-minded and less concerned with details. This can be seen in how they approach problem solving. A man would typically approach a problem by looking at how he can fix it himself, while a woman would tend to look at who she could help solve it. In fact, studies have shown that women are not only better at multitasking than men, likely due to their ability to shift between tasks quickly, but they also tend to be more flexible in their thinking styles. This difference in approach can also be seen in how they respond to stress. Men are more prone to depression and anxiety when faced with stress than women are, who typically become more empathetic and compassionate when faced with stress. Number 5. Masculine energy tends toward independence, while female energy seeks connection with others. Masculine energy is associated with the hunter, who must be able to survive in a harsh environment and make decisions on his own. He is focused on success and achievement and will not let anyone or anything get in his way. He is driven by the need to prove himself and accomplish more than others. It's not necessarily about being alone or wanting to be left alone. It's about having a sense of self-sufficiency and knowing that you can take care of yourself and that others are there for you when you need them. Our society has generally been dominated by masculine energy for centuries, so we are accustomed to seeing men as strong leaders and women as submissive followers. But this does not mean that all masculine people are leaders or all feminine people are followers. Feminine energy is generally associated with the mother, who nurtures everyone around her. Her relationships with others define her. She wants nothing more than to connect with those around her. She is a community builder. Her desire for connection drives her to care for others, whether it's through nurturing them or helping them grow as individuals. Some people have a more balanced mix of both energies, while others lean more heavily in one direction or another. And these variations are also observed across cultures and throughout history. Some people find it easier to identify with one type of energy over the other. Others find themselves somewhere in between these two poles, or even shifting between them as they move through life stages or phases of development. What energy do you feel inclined towards? Tell us in the comments section. We hope you found our video interesting. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new uploads. In the end, thanks for watching, and see you next time.